Welcome back, everybody. Today we've got episode 9 of our owner operator series here for you. As you guys can see, I did already take a job and get everything set up, just that way we're already ready to go. So I was looking through, it looks like, because I know last time I was talking about like no used trucks were popping up, and it looks like it seems to be just a hit or miss type of deal. Because there are plenty back in stock, and it looks like after a few more runs, we might be able to consider picking up one, which I think might be a good deal. Not too sure yet, but we are gonna be rolling with this ugly ass international, bro. I hate how the front ends look of them personally, but we're gonna be taking this mobile. Is this a mobile crusher? A mobile crusher. Gonna be taking it from Gallup, New Mexico, down to Odessa, Texas. So it should be a good run. I don't know what exactly, honestly, we'll do for this video. My truthful plan was just sort of talk about everything that's been going on and whatnot. Because there's been, I wouldn't say too much has been happening, but there's like enough to talk about. So I was thinking we'll probably just do this one trip today. At least that's what my thought is as of this moment. Also, where the hell is this company, bro? This company's out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Holy. But I know there's been a lot of, like, I don't want to say confusion, but, a lot of things going on with uploads just in regards to, I mean, I know some of it is health stuff and not wanting to, like, record videos at certain times and whatnot. Part of it, I mean, has been internet issues in the past, but thankfully those should be done and over with. A lot of it, truthfully, lately has come down to like motivation. Like, I'm just like, I know I talked about it in the last owner operator video too. This is gonna be interesting to turn around in. Should probably use my brakes, those would help. But it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, low key, just like, I don't know, maybe the 3 videos a week is a little too much. At least for like, I don't want to say it's not worth it because, it's not like we get a ton of views or anything. But it's just like, I feel like I'm just like burning myself out on like the YouTube side of the content. And I mean, obviously I don't want that. Like, I think what I need to do is just, I don't know, maybe focus on like one ATS video a week and like one ETS2 video a week, maybe. The only thing is just like, I don't know, I'm gonna feel sort of like bad because I feel like, oh my god, that train's fucking loud. I just feel like, there's people who do show up like every video, no matter what sort of like the case is, and it's just like, I don't want to let those people down, type of like situation, basically. That's sort of like the best way I can think to put it. And it's just like, I wanna be able to sit here and put out, good content, good quality content for you guys. And it's just like when I'm burnt out or like bored of the stuff, it just feels like I can't do that. Are we gonna clip it? Oh, barely made it. I feel like I should have waited to start recording this video because I'm getting like those hiccupy burps a little bit. But no, because I know I was having a bunch of issues with game crashes on both on this profile and then the profile I just use for sort of like, I guess, like personal use, like the realistic drives with all the other mods. I know I've got more mods installed on it than this one. Um, but it turns out like the spring, what is it, like the Grime Spring graphics mod or whatever. It turns out like that game, like that mod is what kept on like crashing my game whenever I would like enter like certain cities or whatever. Like it would literally just be like random cities, like literally my game would just go kerpoop and I had no idea what it was or anything. So I gotta get over. Come on, AI. Come on, car. I was gonna say, we don't have to stop at the way station. We can boogie. But no, so I took that mod out of both profiles. So hopefully things are okay now. Because I tried recording, like the ATS realistic video for this week, like 3 different times. And it would be like each time I got to a specific city, game froze, crash. And, you know, I would always make sure to, like, sit there and, like, I wouldn't say constantly save it, but, like, if I knew it was coming up on a city, you know, hit a save real quick. And then the last time it happened, I just said, fuck it, and I literally sat there, like, uninstalling a mod between each crash, like, every single time until I figured out which one it was. And it was just like, bruh. It was a pain in the ass, but I'm thankful I got it done. But yeah, in terms of videos and uploads, it's just like I just don't know what I want to do with everything, because obviously, like I said, I want to continue to put out the content, right? Like that's obviously a given. But it's just like I don't know what to put out and when. You know, like the original schedule is supposed to be Monday is an owner-operator video, Wednesday is the realistic ATS drive, and Friday is the realistic ETS2 drive. But it's just like I said, with like the lack of motivation and like, I don't know, the boredom almost of just like doing the same thing over and over and over again. You know, it's just like, it just adds up, it seems. And it's just like, I don't know what I want to do with it, because it's like, I don't want to break the schedule that we have, even though I already have multiple times at this point due to other issues. But it's just like, I would rather not, you know. I want to keep things how they are, you know. I am not the biggest fan when it comes to change, unfortunately. But I know that sometimes it's just what's got to be done, you know. So I don't know, I'll have to see, because especially because I would love to start uploading and doing like more like Truckers MP content, like more content with like other players. Like if I could get like friends to join the videos, I think that'd be kind of cool. Just because like you never see like videos with like people just like driving with their friends, you know. I feel like, I don't know, I've always thought a cool idea would be to do like, oh, we got something going. Oh, there's construction, that's right. I thought it would be a cool idea if I can get some of the boys together, to do like a realistic driving video, except obviously like include all of my friends in it, or like people with the community and whatnot. Like, I think that would be a super cool idea. But it's just sort of like, if I do that, do I go ahead and like, how do I want to explain it? Do I just like replace the realistic video for the week? Do I like upload it on a different day and we just like upload more videos that week? You know, it's just sort of like, there's just too many options, bro. And like I think I've mentioned before, I'm just indecisive as shit. which doesn't help a thing. Like I've said before, like you guys should see me when I'm getting ready to do like the realistic drive videos, bro, sitting there trying to pick like a truck, the trailer, if I want to take a trailer, obviously, the job. It's just like, ugh. I think that's part of it that burns me out too, is like just trying to like make sure everything is set up. Like one of the things I try to do is I like make sure not to like overuse a specific truck or anything. Also should probably chill out a little bit. I just realized I was heavy on the gas there for a hot minute. Let's go back to 75, please. 75, almost set the cruise control. Beautiful. But yeah, dude, like literally I'll sit there for like 5 to 10 minutes, like if not even more, just like trying to pick out a job, you know, like I said, what truck I want to use. Because I think in ATS I've hit all the truck brands for the realistic drives. I think ETS2, I know I haven't done a DAF yet, but I know, funny enough, I know I do have a mod, like an electric, the ownable electric DAF mod is what I was gonna use for that video. Just because I don't know, I'm not a huge DAF guy. But also at the same time, it's just like I know that there's probably someone out there who is. And like if they enjoy the realistic drives, then hey, you know, I wanna make a video to cater to everyone, you know. Because I was gonna say, like, I hate overlapping on the trucks, and then I hate overlapping on like where we sort of go for the videos. Like, I know when we started, like, the owner-operator series, right? Like, that's a different story. Like, we don't really have a choice of where we go to start out. But it's like, ETS2 I've been playing for years. I've got everything unlocked in that game. I've got majority of the DLCs. You know, it's just like, I don't have to... You know, I've got so many choices. It's just like... I don't know what to do, bro. You know, it's like, I know I can like probably just like reuse, I don't want to say reuse, but like do the same model trucks and stuff and then just like customize them differently. But I don't know, I just have like such a set style of customization that's hard to break away from. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen, like, I prefer, like, especially in ATS, like the bigger rims on the trucks. You know, I like dropping the suspension on them, all that sort of stuff. You know, there's so many different, especially with the modded trucks, there's so many different parts that you can choose from. You know, even if it's just like the same part multiple times, but it's like the Hooch DLC, for example, in ETS2. You know, you have like the same part like 4 different times, but there's something different about each part. You know, like they have paint and matte paint options. They've got like strobe light. You can put strobe lights on them. You can not put strobe lights on them. You know, and it's just like, bro, like I will sit there for literally half an hour customizing a truck, a modded truck, depending on the DLC options and whatnot. And it's just like, bro, it's just like, it gets it. I mean, like, I don't mind it. Like, obviously, like, I like sitting there and being able to customize my own stuff. But, like, bro, it does get kind of tiring after a while. And I know it's not like I have to go and do that for every video. But, like I said, in wanting to keep things different and wanting to keep, like, switching things up, it's just what I do, you know? You know, and it's like I've got so many ideas. It's just like the motivation for some reason just is lacking. You know, because it's like there's so many, I don't want to say so many, but like there's videos on TMP that I want to make because, you know, it's like CD Road is gone, right? But the, you know, like the motorway that's replaced it is basically just as popular during the peak hours. And not only that, but you have the Alps route, which is super popular and like technically like a replacement for CD. But it's just like during the day, like when I like need to get on and whatnot, it's either I'm bored and unmotivated and just don't want to do it, or like with the recent 1.59 update, it seems like TMP dropped their like peak server population from 5,000 down to 3,500, so it's a lot harder to get on during the day. And it's just like, you know, it's like I want to do a video on like, oh hey, is this the new busiest road in ETS2, you know, and like just like other things like that. And it's just like I'm not like really, I don't want to say I'm not able to, but I mean part of it is not being able to, but then it's like the lack of motivation is like the real smack across the face for it. You know what I mean? You know, because it's always like, it's always in the middle of the night when I want to get my shit done, right? Like when no one else is awake, there's no one else is around. And it's like, for recording like the realistic drives, like that's cool, right? But if I want to make a video on TMP, well, that's literally pointless because there's no one on, you know? At least at my nighttime. I'm in the US. You know, so it's just like no one's on when I'm playing at night, you know? So it's just like trying to find a good balance of everything. Which I won't lie is just super fucking difficult. You know, because it's not like I want to stop doing any of this, you know? Um, you know, and like another thing that sucks is like it affects the streaming too. It really does, unfortunately. And it's like I'm trying to branch out and start playing like some new games and stuff on stream. I don't like I would like the only thing I'd probably do is just like start uploading the VODs. I don't know if I'd start making videos. Because I'm trying to find like more competitive games to play, like something like I don't want to say like I mean it would be completely different from ETS2 and ATS, let's be honest. But, you know, it's just like other genres of games that, you know, like people, you know, I don't know if other viewers might like or whatnot, but, you know, it's just like I want to branch out and just try new stuff, you know? And it's like I don't know how people would feel about watching like well, first of all, it'd be a lot more editing. But uh but playing games like Smite and Apex, if any of you guys know what those are, I know I uploaded an Apex clip the other day. Just to kind of see what would happen. If you guys haven't yet, you guys should go to the shorts and check that out. But yeah, I mean, it's just like I wanna start branching out. You know, I've been doing this for 6 months now, so it's just like, you know, and it's like don't get me wrong, I love the truck sim community. But like I said, you know, it's just like I want to branch out, grow a bit more, at least hopefully. You know, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing this, but I think like a change of content might sort of like hopefully break that like boredom snap, you know what I'm saying? Or like hopefully break like the motivation problem. Because, you know, it's just like that on top of like health issues and everything. It's just like I don't want to do anything, you know, and it's just like I can't just like go and I mean, obviously I would like let you guys know like if I'm gonna take an extended break or something like that. But you know, with like being a content creator, you know, like I don't want to say you can't do that, but oh my god, I need to figure out what's going on with my lights in ATS. I don't know why the street lights are always so goddamn bright and have like such a strong bloom effect to them, but I think it's Snowy Moon to be honest, but yeah, just I'll be honest, there's a lot of things that I need to figure out, you know, and obviously I don't mind hearing your guys' opinions on anything. I am more than willing to listen to what you guys got to say. You know, and it's just like I was gonna say something and I completely forgot as usual. I think it had something to do with stream, I think. But we gotta turn off anyways. Let's get her slowing down. Oh boy. Because I know that I need to I know I'm okay at posting updates over on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I know for me it's always gonna be Twitter to me at heart. But you know, like I try to post updates and whatnot there. But I need to get better at posting them back on here. Because I know when I first started, I was really good at posting, like going just copying it from like X to YouTube, and then boom, everything's good to go. And then once I got my Discord rolling, and like Twitter was a bit more like popular, I guess. You know, I just sort of like stopped posting the updates on YouTube, like in just the I don't know what you want to call it, like the post section of your profile or whatever. So I don't know if that's something that's worth doing, but. And then another thing, you know, is just I was thinking, you know, obviously I've talked about, you know, like how long some of these like owner-operator videos may get, especially if I want to be able to make money and whatnot. So I was almost curious if, like, you guys would want me to, like, stream, if I should, like, try streaming, like, the owner-operator stuff, and then I can, like, post the VODs to my channel or something like that, like, post them to the main channel, because it's just, like, once we get to those, like, you know, big, like, you know, 20-hour drives, it's, like, we're pushing, like, multiple hours on the video already, and it's just, like, unfortunately, I wish I had the storage and the time for that stuff, you know? Just because, like, I mean, obviously, like, with the health stuff, like, a lot of it is, oh, shit, I just realized the fucking speed limit. Yikes. Like, with the health stuff, some of the internet stuff, you know, it's just, like, I don't know, man. I forgot what I was talking about, not gonna lie. What's new? But it's just, like, I feel like with like, getting, like, the longer stuff and obviously wanting to make more money, you know, etc., etc., I feel like that might be a good idea, just because, like, also at the same time, like, I'll have, like, I guess, like, motivation is probably just the best word from, like, chat to, like, sort of, like, keep me going, you know, keeping me company, you know, not getting bored and whatnot. You know, because doing this, like, bro, I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Is this a stop sign? Okay. I was like, huh? Okay, I think. Yeah. But yeah, because, like, with CD being gone on for stream-wise, like, I don't get me wrong, I love the Alps. First of all, it is absolutely beautiful. But it's just, like, I don't know, it's just, like, it's more boring than CD. Like, I feel like it's just a lot of backed up traffic, and, like, there's no sort of, like, funny accidents or anything going on. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's just my opinion, but, you know, and like I said, it's like, I want to be able to branch out, play other games, you know, it's... No. Oh, of course, Mom, I would have come in and ruin everything. Sounds about right. It's like, I've got my door shut all the way and everything, and it's just like, you can't fucking knock or see if I'm doing anything. Like, why is everyone so inconsiderate these days? Like, is it just me? I don't get it. But anyways, yeah, because, like, I would love to, like, I think Apex and Smite would be my preferred, like, competitive games to try playing and streaming. Just because, obviously, well, I play those ones already. It's just a matter of getting, like, everything set up in OBS for the most part. Especially for me, in terms of, like, having the overlay set up so everyone can see the game properly and whatnot. I mean, also, I don't know, I just, like, kind of worry about how my PC is gonna run, but I suppose, like, that's really an issue that, you know, we'll get to when we get to it, you know? Like, as long as I've got all the right settings and whatnot, everything should run okay, I think. I think I've got a juicy PC. Because I've got a Ryzen 7 5800 XT, I've got the 9060 16 gigabyte. I've only got 16 gigabytes of RAM though, which kind of blows. I wish I had more, but I mean, we all know what RAM prices look like now anyways. I don't know if they've gone back down yet or not. I was gonna say, like, since I got all of my shit, then I really haven't paid too much attention to it, to, like, RAM prices and whatnot. Of course, as soon as I hit the brakes, the speed limit goes up. What are the odds? Oh, looks like we're coming to town anyways. Oh well. Oh, but let me hit the brakes here. Jesus. Clovis. You're now in Clovis. That is not the button I meant to press. I meant to press that button. Oh, we are up on that man's booty. Sorry, Mr. Fire Truck. I didn't realize how close we were. Alright, we got the train coming, we got a green light. See, I don't know what it is about the internationals in the base game, but it's like the front end of them to me is just so ugly. That's why I like the modded Pro Star. Is it's so, I don't know, man, it just looks so much nicer than any of the base game internationals in my opinion. Whee, got the green light still, epic. I was gonna say, some of the modded trucks out there are just like absolutely incredible. Like, I personally wish that I had the money to get some of the John Bruda mods, bro. His trucks look absolutely insane. I know that they sound just as beautiful as the trucks look. It's just like, I just can't justify spending that much money for like a mod though. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that some other people can. Unfortunately, I do not make that amount of money. And I know they're not like super expensive. I mean, I think it's like 35 bucks if you just want to get like a singular truck. Also, I just realized we probably need gas pretty soon. Speaking of trucks. um, no one's, see, the only thing is I don't want to try to like force myself in somewhere into like a little itty bitty gas station. And it's just like, I think we might have to. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll be bigger than expected. Maybe we'll be okay. So let's get over. We'll try this one on the left first because I think this one's a bit bigger because it's got the service station and whatnot over here with it. I was gonna say that's just what we need is to get like almost all the way there and then oops, hey, guess what? We have no gas. Alright, so I think we gotta go in here, it looks like. Alright, cool, this will work perfectly. This should work perfectly. Just gotta pull up. Yeah, we're too far ahead. Go bigger. Beautiful. Alright, let's pull this bad boy on up and get out of here. Can I... I was thinking about just going straight and like flipping around and then going back out the way we came. I know I don't need to get a full tank, but hey, it's whatever. Comes out of the employer's paycheck, not mine. Yeah, so I think we'll just go straight. Flip a UE. Just do a little bit of this. Yeah, then we can just go out here. That damn train again. That way. I'm coming from this way. Let me just make sure I'm going the right way too. Okay. I was gonna say, could you imagine that? We end up, oh, hey, someone spawned out of nowhere. That's cool. Could you imagine that we pull out and it's like all of a sudden the miles start going up saying like we're going farther and farther away? Bro, I don't even know what I would do. I mean, I guess you don't get like fines for like illegal U-turns and stuff, right? I mean, I guess we would just do that. Alright, well we got 4, hopefully not too long hours left. Honestly, I feel like we low-key should have just slept through the night, honestly, but oh well, it's a little bit too late now. That person is slowing down. Oh, it's because the speed limit dropped. I think we can just sort of coast. I say that and it drops down to 35. Can't coast from there, not where we were at, especially if a cop pulls up. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to get a speeding ticket today, officer. No, sir. See, don't get me wrong, I don't mind taking the big loads like the mobile crushers and screeners and whatnot, because they're good money. But man, do they take forever to freaking like get off the line with. I know that's like a horrible way to put it because it sounds like I'm racing, but it's just like, bro, I need some acceleration juice. Everyone's out here passing me, bro. Yeah, because so far, at least from what I've seen, my internet upload speeds still do drop at night occasionally. That I honestly have no idea why. But like I said, they're not dropping down to 0 anymore, which happened a few times while I was streaming, which was obviously a big buzzkill. Also, I didn't realize I had my brights on that entire time. That's awkward. But like, dude, I'm just so thankful that issue's hopefully done and over with. I haven't had it happen yet. Like, every time I've gone to upload a video, bro, it's taken under an hour, which has been just so amazing. I'm sure once I start posting, like, a bit longer videos and whatnot, you know, because once they get, like, edited and uploaded, like, the file size does increase. Also, what are we slowing the way the fuck down here for? Looks like the AI doesn't know what it's doing. That is what I gathered from the situation. Granted, I've got to think, half the time when it comes to the AI traffic in this game, I don't think they ever know what they're doing. Like, I'm telling you, bro, the amount of shit that I've seen the AI traffic cause, especially if you add, like, traffic mods into the game, bro, it's so fucking stupid. Like, I know the one that I use, I feel like it causes a lot of issues on, like, on and off ramps, specifically. It'll be like the AI just doesn't know, like, what to do, like, who to let go first, and it's just like, it just causes a huge clusterfuck. Which, it's funny, you know, like, when you're just playing, you know, by yourself doing whatever, but when you're making a video, and it causes you to get into an accident, or, you know, you gotta do some sketchy shit, it's just like, alright, come on now. It's like, you couldn't have picked another time to do this. Alright, we're down to 3 hours finally. So close, but so far. Just give me the acceleration that I need to get up to 75. Please. Hey, let's go. More cities. I don't know if we'll get Odessa, the city we're supposed to deliver in. Oh no, yeah, we gotta hit the brakes. Fuck. Because I know the delivery is like nowhere near the actual city, but that's like where it's considered. So it'll be interesting to see if we unlock Odessa or not. Just because, like I've said, you know, it's like the more cities we have unlocked, the more job opportunities we have, which means the more opportunities for money. Which, hey, that's what we're grinding for. I was gonna say, I'll be so happy when we're finally able to get our own truck. Like, I don't even care about getting our own trailer. But just like once we have our own truck, you know, that way we can sort of like, I don't know what the best way to put it is, like make the series ours in a way, you know? That way we're not just sitting here taking quick jobs for random people, you know? And then I don't know what your guys' thoughts on it would be, but I know like one of the, oh no, I have to get over. Oh no, this won't be bad. This is gonna be an interesting situation. I think the guy in the truck is turning or stopping. Interesting. But one of the people who I watch on Twitch in the morning, who does a hardcore economy owner operator series for ATS, he started doing like, he used his like, you know, tracker. I don't know if any of you guys use them to like track your miles, kilometers, whatever. But a lot of those have features to where you can like create your own jobs. And I saw that he was doing that for his hardcore profile. And I was wondering, I don't know if I should start doing that, if like you guys think that might be a little like sketchy, or definitely not the right word, but unethical. Because I mean, obviously that would help out things in a huge way. But also, like I said, I just feel like it's kind of like cheating a bit. As much as I would love to sit here and, you know, like make our own jobs, take our own jobs, like we'll get there when we get there. Granted, I know we really can't like make our own jobs, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Oh, of course we got the fucking red turn light. Oh well. I love how the light turned yellow and the charger like stopped in the middle, like started slowing down in the middle of the road because he didn't know what to do. That's crazy. I was gonna say, gotta love sitting through the red lights in this game. I don't know why. I feel like it's always me who gets stuck at all the red lights. Doesn't matter if it's ATS, ETS2. If there's a red light, it's coming for me. Hey, speak of the devil. Sometimes you just gotta complain. Alright. Got that. Hopefully. Yeah, looks like we made it. Yeah, I know I'm not a perfect driver, especially when it comes to the long, oversized loads, but hey man, we do our best out here. It's the effort that matters, right? Oh my god, if we can get up the hill, please. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it is, because I've had other people who use Snowy Moon tell me that they don't have these issues with like the street lights. And it's just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I've uninstalled all my other graphics mods before, like trying to figure it out. And it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't have any other things besides Snowy Moon, and it's just like, it's still like that. I've even taken Snowy Moon out. And it's just like, I don't get it, you know? So maybe I'm not looking hard enough to figure out what's going on. Because, like, my thought was it was what is it? Like, street lamps with fog mod? But that was not it at all, unfortunately, so I don't know. I'll have to figure something out at some point or another. you know, like, I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, it's just like, I don't know, irritating, blinding. So, like I said, I have no idea what started to cause it at all. So, like I said, I think it started acting up after I got Snowy Moon. But like I said, I've got other friends who use it who don't have the issue. And I don't remember if I have the issue in ATS 2 or not, to be honest. I feel like I might have, but also I feel like I'm not driving at night too much in that game compared to ATS. I was gonna say, I'm definitely a preferred daytime driver when it comes to these games. Like, I just feel like even with included mods, I just feel like driving at night is just, like, too dark sometimes. Or it's just, like, I don't know, like, SES doesn't have, like, the best, like, day and night cycle, I feel like. Maybe that's a better way to explain it. But, oh. I know the speed limit went up. It's probably not like we're gonna be going any faster, but... Oh, well, hopefully we can get some juice downhill here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Zoom in. Watch, we're gonna have to slow down in, like, 10 seconds. No? Sure, we'll have to slow down for this turn a little bit. At least we probably should. Also, I should probably, like, stay in my lane, too. I don't think we have to slow down, but should definitely pay more attention. Sometimes the vibes are just right, and you just go with the flow of everything. Speak of the devil, there's we're slowing down. Going down to 60, 50. Jesus. Okay, I figured we were, well, probably, I imagine it's gonna drop down more soon, but also I don't know. Yep, there it is, 40. Oh, there's probably a red light. Yep. Wait. No, it's just people turning. This guy going straight? Alright, cool. The Swift driver can stay put right there. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. I was gonna say, bro, we're almost at the destination. I don't need bro ruining it. Yeah, because I think if all continues to go well with smooth sailing, I think it was like 1.2K we'll get from this job. So we should be up towards like 8.4, 4K after this episode. And it's just like, I feel like we're definitely like slacking behind a little bit, which is why I wanna, like I said, try to figure out ways to like pick up the pace is probably the best way to describe it. You know, just because, like, I mean, I was hoping by episode 10 we'd have our own, you know, truck and everything, but oh no, I didn't realize how difficult this was gonna be. I didn't realize how hardcore economy the hardcore economy mod was. You know, I just feel like if we like continue with this pace, it's just gonna continuously take forever and ever to build things up, you know? So I see we've got construction. Do we need to switch lanes? I don't think so. But, you know, it's just like, I don't want to just, like, sit here and basically have this be, like, you know, almost like a second realistic ATS drive series, but, like, just like this one has commentary, you know? I want to be able to get our own truck, do our own shit, you know, get our own employees eventually somewhere way down the line. You know, because I think it would be cool to actually have, like, our own little company or something. This guy's slowing down, so I'm just gonna... I imagine the speed limit is dropping, but at the same time, no. So make sure we get slow enough so we don't get a ticket, just in case. I was gonna say we're almost there. Oh, well. Doesn't matter anyways, because we ended up hitting someone. Feels bad, man. Oh well. That's what I get. I should probably... I think I've got my brake intensity turned up all the way. I don't think I can really do anything else. I just feel like ATS has, like, stiffer brakes when it comes to the trucks and whatnot. Which makes sense, I feel like. Definitely has bitten me in the ass a couple times, though. Oh well, at least so we'll get, I don't know, probably like, so we'll be closer to like 1.2k or 8.2k after this episode now. Oh well, shit happens, you know. Not everything is gonna be perfect, unfortunately. We just gotta stop making those mistakes, because eventually they're gonna really add up. But thankfully we don't have anyone in front of us, and then we should have somewhat of a straight shot to the drop off, it looks like. Oh, look at all those windmills. And the speed limit went up. I like this. I like this a lot. Because I was going to say, I know that this video, I'm recording it on Monday afternoon. It's definitely not going to be up in time. So I'll probably upload it tomorrow. I wonder, because Mondays I typically take off of stream. This specific Monday, like today, I might, just because, like, I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow and we haven't streamed for a little bit, just because my motivation and whatnot has just not been there. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about, bro. Wait, never mind, I do. Also I should slow down. I'm almost wondering, because Mondays we always take off stream, because I watch WWE in the evening, right? I wonder if, like, I just take Monday off, and then that way, like, I can, like, dedicate that day to recording... Here, let's go back to first person. And then I can dedicate to recording Tuesday's video on Monday. And then even if I'm feeling up to it, I can do Wednesday's video and Fridays, just sort of like I said, depending on how I feel. So, a lot of things to think about, a lot of things I would like to hear you guys' feedback and opinions on. As we slowly but surely make our way. I was gonna say, all this being gravel doesn't help carrying the heavy load either. But what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, because it was either that or, like, my thought was doing, like, every other week we switch off from doing an owner-operator video and a TMP video. Those are sort of my last closing thoughts for the video. Hey, look, there's one of the new Volvo. I think that's a new Volvo. Can't tell if that's a new or an old one. Let's get this bad boy pulled in here. Yes, I know we're too far to skip the parking. We're not going to do that anyways, because I want the... Why did we just stop? Are we stuck on something? I'm confused. What are... I'm confused. What are we stuck on? Am I, like, tripping balls? Like, there's nothing in the way of the trailer. We literally, like, drove this way. Okay, well, I think maybe we do skip parking today, apparently. Huh. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what we are stuck on. Oh, well. What can you do about it? But that is going to take us to the end of today's episode, guys. I cannot thank you guys enough for being here and supporting me. If you guys liked the video, please feel free to drop a like and a comment. And if you guys aren't already, please feel free to subscribe. We will be back on Wednesday with a realistic ATS video. But until then, take care, guys, and we will see you in the next one.